pattern. I'll tell you what you can expect in just a few. Local 33 News at 6 starts right now.
Jasmine, thank you. Today marking day one for LSU freshmen moving back to campus. Now, but things, though, did look a little bit different. We'll tell you how with some reactions.
And municipal elections are going on across Louisiana. Today, we'll take a look at some of the races we are watching tonight.
And a good evening to you at 6 o'clock. I'm Harrison Golden.
And I'm Crystal Whitman. Thank you so much for joining us for NBC Local 33 News at 6.
And we do start, of course, slowly. Life is returning back to the LSU campus. Students preparing today, getting ready for that school year, but a few changes, not quite what we're used to, of course. And tonight, NBC Local 33's Kara St. Cyr explains the reactions.
The big carts of luggage were expected, and so were the tiers, but these LSU families didn't anticipate the masks and the consistent sanitizing for move-in day.
Things are not going to be the same because of the situation with the pandemic or whatever.
Aubriana Gibbs, all the way from New York, didn't expect her first college move-in to be like this. Her family's movement around her dorm was limited, and everything she used had to be cleaned before she touched it. But like she said, her and her family are making the most of the day and what it means for them.
She was very determined when she went to high school, and to the point where she is to reach this plateau in her life. Even it's a small feat, but it's a big for the family.
To keep kids like Gibbs safe, LSU put in a number of rules for dorm rooms. No one is allowed visitors. Common area furniture is marked and spaced out. Even elevators are limited to 3 people at a time. It's not the freshman year or the move-in day Corey West predicted, but he's decided to remain positive.
You always have a little anxiety when it comes to, especially during these times, but hey, as long as you stay prepared and sanitize and, stay within your distance of everyone, you're going to be fine.
Kara St. Cyr, NBC Local 33 News.
Meanwhile, LSU students will continue the move-in process through August 19th.
Well, it's time for the waiting game for candidates who are certainly on edge tonight. But today is all about the voter, and some of them have already spoken.
The municipal general election is going on across the state as we speak. Just a few minutes left, I guess. Now, those polls will be, they did open up at 7 o'clock today. And they will close in about 2 hours. Not all, but some parishes have runoff elections for municipal offices, and some will be holding elections for special propositions.
Now, one of the races we are keeping an eye on tonight is the runoff election for district judge in the 19th Judicial District Court. Now, the race is between Yvette Alexander and Tiffany Foxworth, both African-American women and Democrats. In the last month's primary, Foxworth won 37% of the vote and Alexander won 34% to force the runoff. As of now, no results are in just yet, but we will, of course, keep you posted.
And we can say the exact same thing about another election we're watching for a $23 million school bond for the Central School District. The money from the bond would be used for improving buildings and playgrounds, as well as construction of sidewalks and other school facilities. This comes after the school board approved the Capital Improvements Plan back in January. And right now, of course, no voting numbers yet from the Secretary of State's office, but we will keep you posted with results as they become available.
And the school district in Ascension Parish also has a bond up for vote, and this one is for $140 million and would be used for the entire parish. And just like in Central, the Ascension Parish School District bond would be used for improving buildings and playgrounds, as well as the construction of sidewalks, streets, and other school-related facilities. Well, no votes are in just yet for the election either, but we will continue to update you with any results at our BRProud.com or on our free BR Proud News app.
All right, meanwhile, taking a look now at the weekly trend here in Louisiana for those COVID-19 numbers. Of course, LDH not releasing numbers today per their Saturday decision that they've been going through. But here's what we've been seeing over the past 7 days. The state seeing an increase of just under 8,000 cases and over 200 deaths.
And meanwhile, the number of people hospitalized and on ventilators are declining. Hospitalizations are down by 100 and ventilator usage is down by 10. Well, the demand for face masks has also led to a local nonprofit here in the capital city helping others to mask up. And this morning, the Urban League of Louisiana held a drive-through mask giveaway at the North Sherwood Community Park. People could drive up to volunteers and get masks for them and their family, all for free.
In order for us to get to the next step and get to the next phase, we have to continue to practice social distancing. So it feels good for us to be able to make sure that we're providing masks.
And the masks were limited to 3 per car. A similar event was also held in New Orleans today as well.
Well, looking ahead to next week, we have a very special presentation for you right here on NBC Local 33. Monday night, our Jaron Jordan will be hosting a 30-minute town hall to discuss race relations and inequities here in the capital city. He'll be joined by prominent Baton Rouge residents to discuss the current issues in the city, from education to health care. They'll also be weighing in on what they think can be done to heal some long-standing divides.
It's best if people stop thinking of each other as racist, and that's not the biggest power. That, as painful as that can be, it's not what we're talking about when we talk about racism. Personal prejudice alone does not do the most harm, but people do want to know what they can do about it. So I say it's a set of questions you can ask yourself. You can say, in the environment that I'm in, who is in this picture and who is left out?
Well, our candid conversation on race relations will air right here on NBC Local 33 at 6:30 Monday night. So if you're on the go and want to tune in, Town Hall will be streaming live on our free BR Proud app and on brproud.com.
And the United States Postal Service is planning for a temporary price hike. Now, this will go into effect from October the 18th to December 27th of this year. The price increase is due to the high demand for online items. Package shipments will see a rate increase anywhere from 24 cents to as much as $1.50. USPS filed the notice with the Postal Regulatory Commission, and the price hike is expected to still keep the Postal Service rates competitive while providing the agency with much needed revenue.
Well, the retail giant Walmart joining large chains in staying open late. It's adding hours after the recent spike in the coronavirus. Some stores will be extending closing time from 8:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. Walmart expects stretching out the hours will make it more convenient for customers. The company has hired 200,000 new employees to meet their demand. Those new hours start Monday. And starting in just a few minutes, we're going to take you to sports. A big day in Pelicans world, firing head coach Alvin Gentry after a rocky season.